What's up, guys? This is David, aka Reverse Long, and today I have Nacho on the podcast. Nacho is with Flash Research, and Nacho's been on the podcast many times with Flash Research. I like their tools. I like the simplicity to go over data and to back test and to track all this information that we need that's very complex. It makes it very easy to understand, and these complexities very useful and easy to understand. So I'm a discretionary trader, so it's important as discretionary traders, you still are still doing the systematic stuff. It's essential for trading. And Flash Research is just it's very it's very pleasant to work with the platform because it's very visually appealing. It's very clear to understand the graphs, the charts. It's very intuitive. It's nice. So, anyways, Flash Research has put some new features. So Nacho came on the is coming on the podcast to talk about it, and it's exciting, you know. So there's some specifically that I like with the calendar and the gap, keeping track of the gappers with the calendar. So we're gonna get into that. But Nacho is traveling all over. And by the way, Nacho is going to be at the Friendly Bear Conference in October, on October 10th, with Tom Hougaard, with myself, with Adam Geffert. It's going to be an amazing time. There's already it's almost sold out. There's like a couple hundred people going to be there, traders of all levels, six figures, seven figures, eight figures. I have maybe a nine-figure trader in there, you know, who knows? But let's yeah, if you haven't gotten your tickets for that, make sure you get it because they're going fast. And it's the biggest trading event of the year in the United States and possibly for this niche of stock market, mid cap, small caps, it's the biggest one in the world. So with that, Nacho, how's it going? And yeah, how's everything?
Hello, David. Thank you so much for hosting me again. As you said, I'm traveling all over. I'm gonna be on your event this October, so very excited about that. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. A lot of good traders, a lot of like big traders are coming, and we are going to be there. We are going to be trading there, so it's gonna be amazing for sure. And I'm very happy to be here again. To be here again means that we are with new features and we with new things. Like we are not saying the same day after day when we come here. We always come with news, so that's good. That means that we are moving forward. And as you know, we are always working on new stuff. We are always improving the tools. We are always listening to the community and adding, converting those opinions and feedbacks to into reality and into new tools. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to show you today our new features that are quite a few, and a little surprise that we bring with those features that it's gonna be exciting for people, I guess. So thanks so much, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, those new features. Okay, so how did you want to go over them? So first, maybe you want to speak about it, and then we do a screen share. So what do you think?
Sure. We've mainly added there's one thing that is the main thing that is the alert. We added a system of alerts that you can link to your actual strategies made on the backtesting tool. So you have a like you know as you know you have an interface on the backtesting tool where you can save all the strategies that you liked, that you tested, you saw they work, they are giving pretty good numbers, so you can save them, name them, and whatever. And then now what you can do is to convert those entry alerts into those entry triggers, sorry, into alerts. So the scanner that we had previously was very simple, very straightforward. You could make like custom scans, custom alerts, but now you can create alerts based on a trigger. Like maybe if your strategy says that you have to enter when there's a candle close, uh, like a candle open above VWAP and a candle close below VWAP, with I don't know, with less than 20 million volume on the day and before 12 o'clock, you can turn those criteria into into an alert and have like an exact thing over on your alerts on your alert system. So it is very useful for traders like me that have a lot of trading strategies at once, and have to execute many things at once. I have to be paying attention to many things at once. Having like this alert system that alerts not only on the triggers, but when it's three types of alert. The first one is when the when the stock criteria is met. The second one is when there's a candle about to close on that place that you want to trade. Like it advises you like some seconds before it happens, so you can pay attention to that stock. And there's another alert for the actual trigger. So you can be controlling a lot of stuff at once, and even like trading discretionary and systematic, like I do both. I like to trade both styles, so I now can like diversify my attention better and have more mental capital for the things that matter. Priorly, it was a mess for me because yeah, I had too much stuff going on, and then I messed it up a lot when there was days with a lot of action because I couldn't keep up with that. And since we added this feature, uh, by the way, we've added like 3 months ago for us, like as a beta testing. We have been fixing all the bugs and stuff, and we have been trading with that, and it has been a complete game changer. Like, if you take it out from my trading now, it's like I cannot trade. I can trade actually, but it's gonna be so uncomfortable. So that is great. And on top of that, we've also added some new features on the backtesting tool, like some things on the calendar that I will show you. You remember the calendar that show you the corporate actions. Now we've added some new features there. We've added some analysis features on the backtesting tool. We've improved a bit the page of the market sentiment tool. And yeah, we've added quite a lot of stuff, and we're still working on more stuff. So stay tuned because there are going to be more things coming. So
Awesome.
yeah, that's it. If you want, I can show you. I can dive through the app and show you everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Let me share the screen. Have you been trading with? Have you been using Flash Research at all?
Yeah, I use it every morning. So I take screenshots of it and track my, my journals, and also using it for the gappers in the morning. Is just the classic gappers, knowing what kind of market cycle we're in. So
Cool, man. So yeah, as you know, this is the first page that you get when you enter the app. This is the market sentiment tool. On here, you can see a little difference right now, right at the moment. Like you can see every day as with the actual day on the label that it's a very simple, silly thing, but it helps to know that's a calendar because a lot of people were a bit confused with this one. Then this tool that it shows you the gaps that happened on the prior day. These gaps are from yesterday, yesterday 24th. You will see it now, not randomly placed, but like I don't know the word in English. You know, like you know what I mean. They are from top red closes to top green closes. You can see here the stock that closed green the most, that it was QURA, and the stock that closed red the most, that it was JZXN, that it was, by the way, a very red close with a minus 51.88%. It was savage. Did you profit from that in short side?
that one, no, JCXN, I think that's Chinese. You know me with the Chinese. So
Oh yeah, you know, it is.
yeah, but but no, good. Yeah, maybe if there's some stats on it, things will change in the future. But yeah, those Chinese, maybe did it liquidate? Is that a liquidation? Because some of these Chinese stocks, they go like negative 96%,
I
something
know.
crazy. But yeah,
By the
very
way, what
interesting.
do you think about the new rule around those Chinese stocks?
Oh,
You've heard?
yeah, the SEC put a task force. They put a task force. So very interesting. So it could go a couple of ways. So like the Chinese they could realize, okay, this is coming, this party's gonna end soon. So let's go crazy before it ends. It's like a party. Like if you know the cops are coming, you just go crazier until it doesn't matter anymore. It's the end. Or you know, also the task force, maybe they don't do a good job because like the SEC doesn't do a good job anyway. So like, what makes you think this one's gonna do a good job? You know, so that you, so I don't know. I don't know. But it's crazy how they make this task force now. Like 5 years it's been going on. You know, it's like
They created a completely chaos market. Like there's a lot of stocks from China going crazy. I've made a ton of money longing those stocks lately. So for me, it's been good, but I don't know what will happen when it happens.
yeah,
Let's.
it's yeah, it's just less scam to trade. I mean, there is a lot of opportunity if you know what you're doing with it. It's just like for me, it's just the on the short side, the risk of ruin is a disaster. So I just avoid them. But yeah, if you have edge with it, if you track them with flash research, maybe there's some edge. I don't know. So
Yeah. So yeah, so this is all for the market sentiment tool. Then, well, I will show you a little thing that we've added here on the tutorial section. You will see a backtesting guide. Uh, like you know that we are constantly improving the backtesting tool. We are constantly adding more entry or exit criteria. We are adding more analytics. We're adding a lot of stuff there. So we created a very intuitive guide, so you can like read whatever doubt you can have on here, and like maybe some alert that you get like be careful with hindsight bias. Like there's a lot of things here that you can answer your question on. So yeah, this is a little detail, but the one of the big things come here. As you know, this is the last. This is the thing that we had previously, that we still have it for sure. That is the corporate action calendar, and now we've added another section called top movers. If you click here, you will see that calendar, but with a lot of stocks, and those stocks were the top movers, as the name says. So if you click on the day 24, you will see the stocks that moved that day. You see the stock that moved yesterday, sorry. You can click on each name and see the chart. It's an interactive chart. You can zoom out, zoom in, whatever. You have filters here. For me, I like to look for, show me, now that the market is absolutely crazy, let me show me the stocks that traded more than 200 million shares on a given day. I click here and then I can see those stocks, and then I can plan for my next moves. In my case, I like to trade those day two or day three movements. So this way I can have it like more straightforward way to look at who of where can I place my money on. So as you see, the filters on here are few, and we are going to be adding like more filters soon. For example, the high spike filter, or well, whatever filter, pre-market high volume filter, pre-market fade, high gap. Like we are going to be adding a lot of filters here, and this will become a very good tool for, well, it is already, but it's going to be even better tool for tracking what happened in the past days. You can go to the last months as well, and it is very helpful. You said you were using it now.
yeah, so I was gonna ask you, so like, what made you come up with this? Because like, do we as traders forget about like the gappers recently, and like, is it now as seeing it here visually, you're able to see, oh, okay, this is the kind of market I'm in, and you get a much more. Like for me, yeah, it's the visual representation. It just helps. It's like, okay, we're in a hot market. There was this many gappers. This is a hot market for gappers. This is the volume. This is we're in a high volume market. Like, so I'm able to gauge the market environment a lot better. And also, yeah, like it's just easier to understand because I get in a hot market with a lot of gappers, I am looking like you mentioned the day two, the day threes. Those are, it's much better than to be in a day one and get squeezed, you know? So, yeah, how about you? What do you think of that? The way I'm using it.
Well, we've added this feature because of our experience. Like we were using the gap analysis tool actually to look for stocks that traded last days. So we were like adding those filters, and we were going to the gap list and seeing the stocks one to one. Like for example, show me the stocks that gapped up 100%. We went to the gap list and we were like manually going through them, and like it was on a list view. It is not as intuitive, and it is not as fast and as straightforward than this way. So we come up with this idea because we saw that this calendar was cool, but it was not that useful for us because we are more momentum based traders. So we wanted something like this, but for runners to see that task that I already mentioned you, but in more simple way and fast way. So we come up with that basically,
Awesome, awesome.
and
Um,
now we are using it every day actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one thing, Vitali. I know some people that have listened to the previous podcast, maybe they kept up to date. But like for you as a trader, okay, so we've done a few podcasts. I remember like maybe a year or two ago. It's been a while. You explained like your journey, and now your trading has improved a lot. So like you've used flash research to help you become the trader you are becoming, right? The profitable trader is going up. Um, so like how big of a you mentioned earlier in the podcast that like now if you were to trade without flash research, it will be uncomfortable. So how much has flash research helped your trading to become profitable and to hit those milestones? I think you're like at six figures now or something, right? Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, like, how much has Flash research? Because you've been adjusting Flash research, like, from your experience too for trading to help your trading. So, like, I just want people to know that. I don't know if people know that are listening. There's a lot of new listeners now. The podcast has grown a lot since, the past year or two. So, I just wanted to mention that. So, yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, like part of my journey and part of my growth as a trader has been to actually make my tools, my day-to-day tools, more powerful. So the beautiful thing is that the interest, the interest of the platform and my interest, my personal interest as a trader, are very like are really aligned. As we grow as a trader, and as we grow, need more things, and as we need more comfortability to trade, we improve the app. So the app actually helps other traders. So it's amazing because it's all connected.
Yeah,
Um, I won't say that I cannot trade without flash research because I can, but it makes my life a lot easier. Like if I did not have flash research, I would have to make data things my own. I would have to go through Excel sheets. I will have to download data on other sources, and like it's not that simple, that straightforward as having a software. So for me now is a must.
yeah.
And now the my idea is to be adding more and more things. That, by the way, we are going to be adding news. We are going to be adding AI. We are going to be adding a lot of things that with the objective, with the goal of like taking out other sources, and the at the end of the day having only flash research to trade for us. Like, and I know that goal that I have as a trader, as a personal trader, that is my goal and my partner's goal, that we are traders actually, is to end up having everything we need on here. So it's amazing because it's all aligned.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So for those interested in flash research, I heard you got a big sale coming up. So what is the details?
Well, we are going to be actually giving the last discount we are going to be doing on an update. We are going to be focusing more on holidays like Christmas, like Black Friday, all those stuff. And we are going to be like narrowing the discounts a lot. We are going to be not as active on discounts because as for now we have been doing discounts like every 3 months or things like that. Whenever we came out with a new update, we are now narrowing it to a few ones a year. So this is gonna be the last one. If you allow me, I will give you the discount code whenever I show you the special feature that is the scanner thing, like the alert thing that you see
Uh-huh.
here. That I mentioned it already, but I didn't show you. So uh, as you know, this is the scanner, and now if you click on presets, you can create a preset. You could do it like this before. Now you can do it with the save strategy, as I told you before. So if you select the strategy, you can click pop, 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 and you can create the preset. In this case, it's empty because that's not a useful strategy. But look at this one. Like has, this strategy has some criteria and some entry conditions. This one is entry of time of day more or equal than 4:38, and the other is a bar close below VWAP. It's a random chosen entry alert, so you can see it now. And whenever it happens, first it's gonna tell you whenever a stock has matched the filters with the first alert that you have to click to have it. It's gonna be like this. Like those are the stocks that you have to be watching. Then it's gonna give you another second alert whenever a trigger it's gonna be triggered. That is gonna be this alert, and then it will tell you whenever the trigger is there. This. So you are constantly receiving alerts. Well, constantly. Whenever your strategy is giving triggers, you are going to be receiving, and you can pop up and well, sorry, and you can place it wherever you want with your level tools and stuff, and you can have it like right here or whatever. So yeah, this is the stellar feature of this update. Um, then there's another thing that it's on here. For example, I will choose this strategy. There's a strategy. Now you get this thing here that it didn't exist previously. And it's basically telling what happened with your strategy the last 10 days, the last 20 days, the last 50 days, the last 100 days, and 250 days. So you can have like a big picture, a bigger picture idea of what happened, what is happening on the last time zones. And then also, if you go on a calendar, you will see a weekly display here. Also, you can now put the drawdown in dollar amount or in percentage. And yeah, that's pretty much all about this new update. And the discount code is gonna be alerts with S 25, alerts 25, and it's gonna
Okay.
be a 25% discount for the yearly elite package, and it's gonna last for this week only. And it's gonna be the last discount we are going to give on a random update time. Like from now, we are going to be capping it for those holidays or bigger days.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so I'll have that in the show notes. So it's alerts with an S, 25, and it's good for the elite package for a year, right? Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay, great. I'll have that in the show notes so everybody has a chance. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. So like yeah, you guys doing great. This has developed quite really nicely over the past couple of years. So yeah,
Thank you.
good
And you remember
stuff.
when it was starting out? It was
Yeah.
nothing like now. It
No,
was
no, it was good, but it's always been good, but now it's like now it's really good. Yeah, so yeah, it's good stuff, and the discount is like it's good. Like waiting for the holidays, you're gonna miss out because this thing you should start practicing to use it as soon as you can, and it becomes part of your trading. It's good stuff. You need the good way to analyze data and to backtest and to do all these things. So. Yeah, it's essential for traders.
And another thing that it's aligned with the fact that we are very aligned with our interests as a traders is that we are investing money, like a lot of the money we are investing it in research and development. We are in development actually. So we are not investing in marketing. We are keeping it organic, and we are investing that money that we could spend on marketing for growth. We are spending it instead on growing the app. We have gotten a new coder, and we are constantly looking at how can we keep up like faster with all those requests of our clients, and be faster delivering those. So we want to grow as fast as we can on a development basis.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love the way you guys are doing it, man. That's excellent. So nice and organic and reinvesting it into the technology to take it as far as it can. You mentioned AI. Imagine this with AI. I can't, it's like a lot of possibilities, man. Yeah, good stuff.
Man,
I'm excited.
you will love it. You will love it. I'm only saying that. Off camera, I can tell you a little bit about that, but that cannot be public right now.
Yeah, yeah. No, for sure, for sure.
Right.
Awesome. Well, Vitali, thanks for coming on. And yeah, I can't wait to see you in Los Angeles in it's like 2.5 weeks, something like that. And it's gonna be a good time.
Thank you so much for hosting me again, man. Thank you so much, and I'm very eager to be there in Los Angeles. I'm sure we're going to be having a really good time there.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
absolutely. All right, Vitali. Well, I'll see you later. All right, bye.
See you later. Bye bye.